Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Colorado Rockies. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Andrew Benintendi is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting second here tonight, right fielder
Mookie Betts is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes, and it looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mookie Betts is the second out of the opening frame. Hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Flares this one over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike. So stepping in, Adrian Beltre. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Story backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he let off it. I don't know how, but he did.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Cespedes. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he lays off there 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Gerardo Parra. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Gerardo Parra.
Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ian Desmond. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. So striding in, Robinson Chirinos. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Brock Holt will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Brock Holt.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Chris Young. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a swing and a miss by Young, as he's prone to do, and he falls behind here 0-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Stepping in, Chris Sale. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now another 0-2. And strike 3 called, as he said. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Lucroy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9th.
Now in the box, Jared Eichhoff will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. Sales sets. Here it is on 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit, the 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Yoenis Cespedes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Andrew Benintendi becomes the first out of the inning. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired. 2 down now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 22.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. outside, 2-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Gerardo Parra. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And the runner back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Donaldson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Rockies stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 5.
So striding forward now, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Ball 1. And a double steal try here. Pitch misses the throw down. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat. You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Now to the plate, Adrian Beltre. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Adrian Beltre.
First offering on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, 2 down now. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Giovanni Soto.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come in as the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And some action. Now in the Boston Bull. And he'll snap one over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jared Eichhoff is around to bunt here, but he can't connect, and it's strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Favorable call in there for a strike. A check on first by Sale, and he'll get back in standing. 0-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Sale sets. Here's the 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Young coming on. And that ends the inning. Here's Chris Young. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Chris
Here comes the first
Young.
pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And that misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher number
Stepping
40.
in and ready for another shot, Chris Sale. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-1 delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory. You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Your attention,
Been a
please.
strikeout victim
Now
twice
running
in
at
this
first
one.
for the Red Sox.
Kevin McHenry
Number
will be
77.
summoned now to be the
Kevin
pinch runner.
McHenry.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner. Now a throw over to first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Addison Reed enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Left fielder number 8.
Riding in once again, Gerardo Parra.
Parra.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now
Trying to pick things up where he left Off,
Your
he and
attention,
Desmond.
please.
1 for 2 with a
Hitting for the
double.
Rockies,
Mark Reynolds
number 12.
will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
So a
Number
pitching
60.
change in the works here as we'll see the hard-throwing right-hander Henry Owens. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. This one's down to third. Played on the backhand. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is... Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we're talking about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire. And that brings in the power hitting short.
Leading out for the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Fouled back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Young. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Lucroy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Craig Kimbrell comes on to pitch from the bullpen. in now
for
in an
Boston,
unexpected.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrough.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in once again. Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. And now a pitch on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reynolds ranging into the outfield. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And that misses 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he'd probably get some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. And he's doing it all day.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Number 18, Giovanni Soto.
First pitch on its way. Giovanni Soto stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout and the play at first. Ready once again, Jared Eichhoff. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. David Dahl is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Ball one, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is fouled straight back. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2, and that's lifted the other way out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits.
Center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, just keeping him close. And he misses with it. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And he misses 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Betts looking up, and it's gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Fernando Abad is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 58, Fernando
Hit
Abad.
hard on the ground towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is Gerardo Parra, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Young coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Pat
Your
Neshek
attention, please.
comes on from the pen, hoping to.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
So coming to the plate.
37.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Oh, that's a tough pitch to lay off. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate and just kept running away.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs. Away from the no-no. Mitch Moreland will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
Number
here.
18, Mitch Moreland.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Parra is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deal on 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Here's Mookie Betts hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Striding in, Jose Abreu. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. The two-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Chen is there to make the catch in this. Here's Rajai Davis now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder Rajai Davis.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the ground up the middle. Cozart a couple of steps to his left. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. One away. Here's D. Gordon now. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. Pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gordon is on his way home. And the run will score as the Marlins have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he is proving to He's something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. Christian Yelich stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Martin Prado now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Justin Bohr is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. So digging in now, Chris Young. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Chen will put this one away, and the side is retired. Standing in, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Wei-Yin Chen.
And this is going to be a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone.
Fielder,
1 out.
Number 14, Rajay Davis.
Rajay Davis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Liner towards second. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Brock Holt will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 12, Brock Holt.
And he pops him up back behind second base. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Eduardo Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Zach Kozar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw in time and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Riding in once again, Salvador Perez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Line drive to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Martin Prado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Duffy is right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. And he's doing that in this game.
But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Davis is there, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Justin Bohr, a base hit in his first trip.
The Marlins, first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. There is Pedroia. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The pitcher number 54.
In now, Wei-Yin Chen comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss. Here's Chris Young. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for Boston.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Chris Young.
Swing and a line drive. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High pop-up. Calling for it. Bohr. 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Rajay Davis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Rajay Davis.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in, D. Gordon, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. And there's the 4th wide one, so now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at two. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
The catcher, number 17.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 2-run score. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And he will score as well. It's a 3-run double and definite breathing room now as they add on to their lead. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And there's the fourth wide one. So now the double play perhaps in order with nobody out.
Third baseman number 14.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Comes set and the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on a rope to the second baseman. Ready once again, Justin Bohr. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 3 runs already home here. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Hit back up the middle. Duffy over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Tell you what, his spot has been
a swing and a miss. That retires the. Ready for another shot now. Wei-Yin Chen. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Wei-Yin Chen.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Digging in and looking for more, Rajay Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And there's ball 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready once again, D. Gordon. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball. So striding in, Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Mookie Betts.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something. Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jose Abreu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Adrian Beltre stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. And he will leap to make an incredible. Ready for another chance. Lorenzo Cain. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Now here's a ground ball for Cozart. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Martin Prado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hit hard towards the hole, and that is into right field. A base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Mario Guillen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Now catching.
1-0 count, here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Here's Chris Young. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Center fielder, Chris Young.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. There's a drive out to left center field. Benintendi rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run scores from second. That makes it 7-1 now. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The tag at third, and they got him. In now, Wei-Yin Chen. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fernando Abad enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as the right-hander's up and throwing. Line softly toward the hole, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Now in the box, Rajay Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Digging in, D. Gordon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. So striding forward now, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now. Up high in the air. Thornburg is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Striding into the box, Tyler Thornburg. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Mitch Moreland is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Zach Kozar, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run.